All right, your next comedian, if there's one thing I could say about her, is that she's a workaholic. Let's welcome to the stage Luz Morego.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So I am a therapist, and it's really hard because some diagnoses really want you to validate them. Like I have this one narcissist client, and she really wants me to tell her that she's smart and amazing. Like it's smart, she's not beating up her mom anymore, and it's amazing, she's not cheating on her husband anymore. But I really want to tell her to die. Yeah, and like I envision it, and I'll share that vision with you now. Hold on, we've been a dark couple of comics. Okay, so I see her and I say, Karen, we've worked through a lot of coping skills, but I think you should go on a walk, douse yourself in kerosene, light a match, and jump into the 101. I know you guys didn't like that, but I said it anyway, so there. And if you're wondering if that's what your therapists think about you, what kind of crazy shit are you saying in there? What are you saying? Because maybe they are. But I needed to take comedy classes because my therapist brain needed to laugh, right? But what I didn't realize is that most comedians were with diagnosis. So now I'll be in comedy circles and someone will be like, hey, can you help me problem solve this relationship? Or can you get me medication? I'm like, no, I'm a psychologist, not a psychiatrist. So I can't provide you with any med support. But yeah, what it really revealed to me is that I am a workaholic. I like being surrounded by people who are, hi, it's okay. I like being surrounded by people who are, who need mental health support, I guess is what I say. And most of the people I have contact with here at the Comedy Club are psychopathic, that are attractive, really attractive psychopaths, or super horny dads, or drunks, yeah. And sometimes that's different people, but more often than not, it's the same person. But so yes, what am I going to say? The other thing that comedy classes help me with is dating. Yeah, I'm out there doing it, just like everybody else. And it's really hard, dating. What was I going to say? I really don't at all appreciate small talk, and it's such a part of dating. I really like big talk. I want to talk about hard things. I want to know big things. I want to know complicated things, and I want to know them right away. I don't want to know about your dog and that you're from Tennessee. I want to know hard things. Do you smell really bad when you're not clean? Can I tell you're dying from the inside by the way that you smell? I want to know that right off the bat. Also, do you have a tiny little penis? Is it a tiny little penis? Is it itty bitty, your penis? Is it tiny? I want to know that. You can't just ask that. It's not a thing you say day 1, day 2, day 3. I also want to know, do you have dental insurance? Do you have dental? Because I know when I got dental insurance, I felt I've gotten somewhere. I have dental now. And I want to know that. But sometimes I get to day 3, or I have sex, and I don't even know if they have dental insurance, and then I feel shame because I didn't ask. And I can feel my vagina looking up at me. And she says in her British accent, and she has a British accent because she's gets waxes and oils and massages, and I don't get any of that. But she says to me, did you have to do that then? Did you have to? Did you have to put me through it? I'm sorry, Madeline. And I take my pinky and I look down at the person who's asleep that I just had sex with, and I put it on their lower lip, and I open up their mouth, and I look at their dental work, and I try to figure out the last time they've seen a hygienist. You know why? Because she deserves it. She deserves those answers. I was dating this one guy, very first date. He was, from the apps. Another dating app joke, right? Maybe not for this crowd, but anyways, they're out there, they're having dating app jokes. So this is one of them. He was tall, handsome, nice, attractive. Gets a notification on his phone. We're sitting at this beautiful cocktail bar. Naturally, we both look over at the phone. His screensaver is him, his wife, and his 2 kids. Yeah, that sounds. And so I just ask, right? I just ask, like, are you married? And he goes, so now I see them twice a week for family therapy. And it's going really well. It's going really well. I really like the wife. She's wonderful. She's so nice. And it's going to be super hard to tell her that Blaine and I are sleeping together. But I like having complicated cases, so this is the thing for me. Figuring out like how to dress for dates is really hard because I've noticed like now that I'm in my 40s, like that my ass is becoming my like fupa. And if you don't know what a fupa is, you're clearly younger than I am, but a fupa is an acronym for fat upper pussy area. Like that's a thought that someone had. Like they had that thought, right? And then we all heard it, and then all of a sudden, oh, the world say that. And for that turd who originally invented it, because he's a guy, he's a man who invented that, I have my own acronym. Find you a psychiatrist appointment. Because to be that misogynistic, like you need some kind of med support, is what I'm thinking. But if any of you need med support, again, I cannot get that for you, but I would love to talk about my bit at the end of the show, and if I could get you into therapy, I'm going to try that. I'll be in the back. Thank you.
Keep going for Luz Morego.